Valley again. So this trip has been really phenomenal so far. We've seen a lot of really cool things. The cliffs are amazing, like the mountains are amazing, and the scenery is amazing. The waterfalls are amazing. Everything is really cool. Here's a little snippet where I'm sitting. This rock's a little damp, but I didn't want to fall in the river, so. Okay, so I think I'm just going to talk about a big thing that happened to me today. So Crystal and I got lost and separated from the group, and it was definitely one of the most terrified feelings I had felt in quite some time. But what happened was we went over to the waterfall after we crawled through the rocks on today's Saturday. This is our second day here, and went to the waterfalls, and we're kind of towards the back of the group, but there's still people who are coming through the rocks, so we, went and took some awesome pictures of the waterfall, which was gorgeous, and now that I know that we're safe, I don't regret it, because the waterfall was fabulous. But then we got back onto the trail where everybody had been, and no one was there, and we were going, oh my god. So we ended up going down the hill a little while just to look for them, and then we were like, well, they would have done a head count, like, there's no way that they are this far ahead of us, we probably just missed them back up the rocks. So then we went back up the hill, which wasn't that far bad, we hadn't gone too terribly far. Went back up the hill, no one was in the little cave thing, so we were like, okay, well, let's go back down the hill. And we went back down the hill a ways, and we're cooing. We've got the map out, we're looking, there are no other trails that are intersecting. We knew where we were because we were at the waterfall, and we're just going, I don't know how they could have vanished, and I mean, Crystal and I we weren't like sprinting down the hill, but we weren't ridiculously slow, and we should be moving faster than a big group, So then we thought, okay, maybe they broke for lunch on top of by the rocks, by the cave, up by the waterfall, and we just didn't know it. We're second guessing ourselves really, really hard at this point, but we didn't panic. We weren't panicked. We were thinking completely rationally, We're thinking, we know that we were going to break soon, so what if we just did it up at the rocks and we just didn't see them? So we went back up the hill, and by this time we're like getting really... It's getting a little tough, we're getting tired, we're muscles are going like crazy, like we're getting warm, and go back up the hill and like scour the area, and they're not up there, and we're going, oh my god. Okay, well at this point we know that they're not behind us. The only thing left to do is to go forward. We both have maps. Crystal had a compass that Ian gave us, so that was good. We went back down the hill, and we're cooing, we're following the river. River's on our right, we're going down a decently well marked trail. We know we're on the right trail. It's just a matter of where our group is. And finally we get a cooey back, or we hear a cooey, I think, and we're like, oh my god, it's Ian, thank god. So ended up running into Ian and Juan, who were very nice to come back and get us. And I've never been so relieved to hear a cooey in my entire life. So that was definitely really great. But yeah, just what I can take away from that particular experience was, first of all, it made me realize just how much I've learned in this class. It's not just a hiking class. We don't just take it to not sit in a lecture hall and just take it just to go on trips. Like, I've learned a lot in this class. We didn't panic. We kept our wits about us. We were really smart about it. I mean, we were using the map, and we knew exactly where we were on the map. And honestly, I don't particularly like carrying around the maps, but all of a sudden it was like, I've never been so happy to have a map on me. We learned how to use a compass today, and just the fact that Crystal and I were standing there at one point when we realized that no one was behind us, and we were literally like, we have enough food, we have enough water, we know where we're going. Like, if push comes to shove, we can make it up to like our final destination, whether or not we run into our group again. And I would like really believe that we could actually get that done. And that's just, I think that's pretty impressive that we can do that after only 6 weeks in this course, and this is our third day of, you know, like relatively serious hiking. I think that's pretty impressive, and you know, we gained that from taking this class. So I just think it puts things in perspective. And I think I haven't heard of this being done in America. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I just think that there are classes like this that are just as beneficial as taking, you know, a science class or a math class or something like that. And I've taken away. I'm going to leave this class with a lot of things that I didn't think even like consider gaining from it. For instance, I joined a running club at the University of Sydney, and even on days when I don't run with the club, I still run on my own. And just like this group, this class has just inspired me to exercise more, to like be mentally healthier through exercise, just to be physically healthier through exercise, and then also just to get outside, just to enjoy it, just to take, you know, an hour a day just to be outside in the Sydney, but relatively fresh air, and just run and, I don't know, just kind of get in touch with the natural world a little bit more. And I'm so excited to go hiking more. Like, my friend Sarah and I are already planning trips. We want to come back to the Blue Mountains and camp. We want to, you know, go travel around Sydney, and we'll travel around Australia, and there's just so many more things we want to do. So thank you, Ian, and I hope we get to solo again tomorrow so I can tell you what more I've learned. But that's all for now. I've been cooeyed back to camp, so bye guys.